Welcome back, mere mortalites. It is a Sunday today, and I don't know if you can see this, if you're actually watching this rather than listening to this, but I am tired. I am looking all of my 33 years old. I am beaten by the poison and the fun that is alcohol. For good or for bad, had a couple of drinks last night. We went to catch up with some good friends of ours, and it was a fun time. Couple of red wines, some steak, some lamb chops, so everything was good. Added in a couple of pre-mixed drinks, some Jim Beam, some other stuff, all out of cans. It wasn't a lot, but again, once you get into your 30s, and I'm sure this just keeps on going as you age, it's just no fun on the body. I wear an Apple Watch. It's what I use for tracking basically everything in terms of running and fitness and health and sleeping and blah blah blah. But from that, I've got a pretty good measure over the last few years and trends of what my sleep looks like, and I can tell you right now, if I'm stressed, absolutely, my sleep takes a big impact. If I'm maybe trained too hard, sure, we'll see the effect on the sleeping as well. But where is it crucially different that the sleep goes to absolute shit? Drinking. And so I drank, again, not in excess, maybe, let's just say 8 drinks. And I'm feeling hungover this morning. But the metrics basically told me the body temperature was roughly about 1 degree warmer than the average. So 1 degree doesn't sound like a lot, but that is a huge difference when it comes to just your body having to operate basically while you're trying to sleep. My heart rate was, I believe, between 60 to 80 heartbeats per minute, or beats per minute. That's way too much. That's way too much. And the overall sleep was down because we ended up getting home fairly late, so it was lower than it should have been in any case. So all kind of combined, and the respiratory rate as well that it checks was much higher. So again, all fairly obvious in terms of drinks directly impacting the sleep, and those measures that I just talked about are the reason why I don't feel as great in the morning. But the other part of it is, health related. Yes, I did get as much of a sleep. Thank goodness that my daughter decided to actually sleep through the night, probably because we got her so late into bed. But then I woke up this morning and I just went, oh God, I said I was going to do this recording on the way to the gym and a little bit of the gym recording. So we'll see with this. I should get up and go do that, but I don't want to go train right now. Honestly, I'm sure as I start getting into some of the movements and I'm lifting and blood's flowing, okay, I'll feel 6, 7 out of 10 in terms of being wanted to be there. But I can already tell you this is not going to be the top tier workout. It'll just be a miracle of getting there and doing things and moving to the selected weights that I've chosen. But after that, I've got other things, we're going to do the podcast recording with Karen. We've got an interesting topic to go and talk about. There's other things to go and do through the day, and it's the getting up in the morning, going through the processes, doing the things that I've now done for a good couple of months, really routinely since coming back from Europe, that have been paving the way for, just some good processes and systems that, I've put to action many years ago. And again, I'm just refining them, but it is in those small processes that allows me to do all the great things that I've been able to do. And so if I start slacking on that, well, then it starts going to shit. And I think some previous proof as well for myself, I know that I've gone to the gym previously, I've been more hungover, more tired, in less of a state that I actually wanted to be there. And so I go, all right. I got up, put on my clothes, did the morning routine, did the stretches, and now getting myself ready to go into the actual gym. So I will probably keep it shorter for this one. I think my key takeaways or effective philosophies for this workout, or this morning at the very least, is, as you age, whether it's drinking or something else, man, it's going to impact your body. It doesn't get any better, just gets worse. And as long as it's for good reasons, look, it was for good reasons in terms of drinking or the actual late events and everything like that. So it's all in moderation. Again, mere mortals. We're not here for the extremes. We're here for pushing the boundaries, but still being real, being in the reality of life. So, for good reasons. And then sometimes when, your body wants to be a little bitch, it'll be like, no, don't do it. Sleep, relax. You don't have to do this. Just wallow in your own self of thought of not going to do the things. Just get up. Okay, one of the points was, I think I've got written down my maxims is, if you're being followed by a TV recording, like camera crew, or if you could, whatever you're about to do, think of it as if you've already done it, and then this is the second time you get to act. Whichever way of those two you want to look at it, it's if I think about it that way, I go, I would have wanted to get up. I would have wanted to at least go and train, go and do the morning routine, not be slack, or at least know that 3-4 hours from that morning, I would have felt slack if I didn't go. So I'll leave it there. Mere more lights. I hope you're well. Probably better than me. Why not?